Hello and welcome back to Factorio Space Age. Now the bots have finally finished with doing this. I'm gonna just double check here. A couple of roboports here that are not upgraded. So we're gonna do that. No, I'm kinda tempted. To just add this back here. We can do... do this. Oh, or we don't do that at all. Sounded like a not so great idea. I should have made this blueprint like tileable, just like the other stuff, but the laziness that I'm displaying is what we're paying for right now. So this is just gonna go through here, right through here. And then we can do this. And we'll add this. Now we have an option of going like either direction, right? That's a pretty good option to have, I think. I think a lot of, like, eventually this line here is probably gonna be removed because I do predict the base is going to grow too much in that direction. Okay, I think today is the day. I think today is the day. The ship has to go. It's unfortunate. But it is what it is. It's a bit of nostalgia. We're like 185 episodes or something into this. And now the ship is finally gone. I kinda wanna blueprint this. Because I have changed some settings in that. And this counter will have to go as well. So we temporarily need to do this, yeah. Because we're gonna take all of this space here. And we need to find a new location for the mall. All of this needs to find a new home. But we really need to plot this out first. The car will probably throw that into the system as well. We have concrete that's dependent on this. I don't think I care that much. We're gonna have to rebuild all of these things anyway. Most of these defenses should be fine. Okay. Well, we are going. We can remove this concrete setup as well. It's okay. Okay, this is where the part starts where whatever we do is gonna make a big impact on the base. Can also directly see that this city block is really scuffed. So let's make sure we get a new one with upgraded things. Okay. So I don't know why those exist. Okay. Okay, we flip that over. And then this is where we want to go. Okay. Man, that looks crazy. That looks crazy. I think we also probably... But I think we'll wait slightly. How much do you have in belt? 20k available on planet. Okay. Well, yeah. Gonna give this just a little bit of time. No. So this is on one. This is short one. Perfect. Yeah, this is crazy. And this is not even the end of this. This here needs a new home as well. Well, yeah, I was messing around with some blueprints. I can remove that. Not sure we have all the foundries that we need for this build. Do-do-do-do. Things are progressing really, really slowly. Yeah, we don't need this at all. That's definitely not gonna be there. And then we start to get into this where the modules are in the way. No, we'll do this. Boom. So this needs to be relatively close to where I'm planning to build sciences. Relatively close, at least. We need to have as little travel distance as possible. I think we do this to start off with. Okay. Then we need this. But rotated. Here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the inputs here. But I'll figure something out. They're probably not gonna come in on this side, though. That's probably gonna be there. So we can swap these over. To being iron. This to being iron ore smelting. Okay. That's gonna be iron ore. This is gonna be steel. I haven't looked at the ratio for this, so we might not get 72 belts out of this, right? Don't even know if we have enough room in this. Yep. That's what we're doing right now. That's what we're doing. So we're not entirely ready either to try and hook this up. We have a tank here. And it's been so long since I used these vehicles. It seems like it was years ago that I needed the tank. And we had trouble clearing out the nests and stuff like that. I feel like I'm playing a different game. while that's not entirely true, Factorio does evolve into something really fucking crazy here when you do get to late game. Okay. Well, we'll have to... wonder. Okay. I just want to make sure we save these groups, right? This is a lot of construction, my guys. Do we have any more legendary beacons coming? Where are my legendary beacons? Well, they are not really doing their thing. Well, in the meantime, we can probably say safely that this eats something like 500 per minute. Let's say 600 per minute, so that's 300 per minute. I want it to run. I want this to run 10 minutes. I need 3k in this. I think we're doing 6k per thing, right? So I need to actually finish this build. Because this is not really workable right now. And we did an experiment here somewhere. And I think I need something like 3 legendary inserters. 3 legendary stack inserters to make a completely full belt. So we'll start here. I should probably have done this way back when, right? That's fine. Okay, it turns out that this guy cannot be there. Actually. I'm just doing that for silly symmetry, right? What that's a little bit. So now this guy down here is not getting powered at all, right? Well, kinda. I'm doing that purely for symmetry reasons. Okay. No. We do that without the roboport, please. Okay. It should now turn into an actual working setup, right? This can now smelt copper for real. You're struggling a little bit here. What's wrong with that? Okay. Can we make sure that gets planted down? So we need this. We need... this, right? Do Volcanas, Fulgora, Galiba, and Aquilo. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then sciences. Okay. That seems about correcto. That's not good. I think it's this one as well, right? This is the building materials. That seems accurate, yeah. And then you guys. This is... yeah, that seems accurate, yeah. Okay, we can put that into the thing. Let's see, yeah. Do we have any ships that are like semi... Can you go back to novice, please? Like, I need the belts here. My guy. Are we still gambling? Yeah, we're still gambling to get this. Somehow this has worked fairly well. It takes a long ass time though. Really considering if I should be doing that with bots instead of belts, but yeah. Okay. Let's get a couple of these going as well. Yeah, here. That's unfortunate. We do that. Then I kind of want to just extend this a little bit more, yeah? This is a huge inventory now. Or, well, it has been a huge inventory for a while, but... we're bordering pretty ridiculous right now. You moved the thing. Then we can do this. And also add a little bit of storage space up here. Something like that. This is absolutely ridiculous. But it's gonna help, probably not too much, but it's gonna accept things more quickly. Okay, so we have all the belts that we need. It's mostly other stuff that we're not getting right now. Okay, cool. So hopefully I don't need to move this from this location. I'm curious to know how many of these legendary foundries we have on Volcanus now. I'm a little bit concerned that it's gonna be less than I want. Okay, no, that's fine. 197. That's pretty decent. And these are launching. That's good. Can probably make sure that we have the big modules here to make launching slightly better. Okay, science has started back up as well. This is an insane bot stream too. Okay. So in terms of science, how much did we say that this was? I don't think we did say how much this was. I don't know, well, we probably did, but I don't remember. Yeah, okay, so this is probably around 6k. each. That's interesting. So this is 6k SPM. The amount of these we need to do 100k would be insane. 10 of this would be 60k. We're gonna need upwards of 20 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This would be 17. This space here. I'm just thinking where I want to build the mall, but like this area here seems completely off limits. Completely off limits, actually. Which is a little bit annoying. I'm also thinking maybe we want another iron drop-off station. Somewhere up here, probably. The only reason for that is this build. We have 40 on the way. After we get this, I think we're going back to novice. Wait, you need 100. Okay, never mind. That's gonna take some time then. Why are we not getting the legendary bacons anymore? Okay, we are. But we're missing a lot of them. Can we not make that? We can. Why the fuck am I doing that? Hello? Yeah, can we stop that immediately? Do that instead. Thanks. That does not make any sense at all. Do not do it this way. Okay. So far so good, kind of. We have migrated a little bit of this carbon here. It's definitely time to just, like, do this. We can place one down there to replace it. No. I really dislike when it does that. Okay, that's pretty decent. So that's done as well. Okay, I think we tear into the copper production now. Yeah. This is gonna be something. We do that. We do this. And then this as well. And that. Okay, and then we kill this. We kill this. all the way. Well, down there is pretty decent. This is 9 lanes. Copper. And to start with, I think we just do this. We can remove this one actually. And then this here as well. So how are we doing in here? Yeah, I don't think 6K is actually gonna fit in here. Let's do 3K instead. Okay, there we go. Because, yeah. It's fine, it's fine. We don't really care that much, realistically. So copper ran out really, really quickly in here. Because of course it would. We're gonna let 1 lane of copper in here. And we're gonna see if this works or not. What I mean by that is we're gonna let 2 lanes of copper go in here. And not 1. Because clearly this build needs 2. Don't even know. We can remove this here as well. This belt doesn't serve any purpose. I know I removed it on 1, but the copy paste obviously doesn't remove it if it doesn't exist, right? So that was missed. Okay, we have copper coming in here. Let's see. And that does seem to work pretty well. Holy shit. That is kinda glorious. That's a lot of copper. It's a lot of copper that really also needs to go to its destination. You can remove those, it's fine. You know what, we can also take that. We don't really need that extra jump. And clearly, like, this is obviously not going to be fully used. But that's insane. I am very, very pleased with this so far. You don't have any of those left. You don't have any of those left either. Can you both please go to Volcanus? I'd like to finish this thing, if possible. Okay, we need to go and do the same kind of stuff to the iron build. Because, well, the iron build also clearly has one belt too much here. We're gonna remove this. We're gonna have to do that with the steel build as well. Okay, and now we go over to the steel build. Just one set up. Remove that. Okay. Remove this, that, this. There we go. There we go. Okay. That's great. Now that is done. We are doing the pipes through the whole setup. Like so. And then we are doing this. 3 there. 1 there. There. 3 there. Yeah, and this is gonna be mirrored, right? Which means we'll have that there. And there. And there. And then 3 of these output for each machine. And I think that should be enough. Right? I don't know how much capacity we're running right now, but we could dismantle the iron here. That would probably be pretty helpful. I think we're doing this. And here we have to be a bit more careful. I don't even know. This is not being used, right? That is a very old relic remnant and a magazine on the floor. The two belts on the bottom here, they're actually going to steel, right? This is a bit annoying that this doesn't line up properly, but you know what? It's okay. And then we could recycle this. I just want to look quickly here. This looks like this is pretty done, yeah? Okay. Okay. I do hope that that is indeed done. Now let's take a look at the steel smelting. So this will go over to be... I don't think this was done. No, this was not done. This was it. It was not done. Fucking hell. There we go. Can you go to novice later? I just wanna... Whatever, dude. So. We'll take steel smelting here instead. And I wanna rate calculate this. Yeah, see, I don't think this is gonna work. This is still gonna eat a belt. Right. But I think this recipe needs a lot more. Okay. So how much do we need to scale down? Is it enough to do this? That's pretty good. That is pretty good. It's also not gonna be a full belt. What if we do this? I think this is gonna drain too much now instead. Yeah, I think this is gonna be way too much. Mm-hmm. Well, we can then please remove this and okay, let's remove this. So this is gonna be 230. I mean, it's pretty close to a full belt. I think I'll just take that, really. Like, this is 231. So 16, 17. It's 6.7 belts. So it's 0.3 belts too little, if that makes sense. Okay. That's a little bit unfortunate. So we're gonna have to remake a little bit of stuff here to make sure this aligns a little bit better. Okay. That's the first thing. That should be it. This should here be, this should be removed as well. Okay. I'll take this. Okay, that's pretty decent. Now, I'd like to finish this here as well, I think. You know what? I'm just gonna take and copy this there. Then we're removing these. So I want to put that there. That there. Okay. And that can keep going. This here moves up one step. Same with this. That gets extended. Perfect. So far so good, actually. Well, it's unfortunate. But they need to go. Then we'll grab this. Put that in to all of these. We don't need these two, actually. Alright. Obviously, because I am me, one thing has been forgotten. Is the output from the machines. Which, I mean, it feels like a fairly significant thing to forget. But it's not the first time that I forget it. And it's absolutely not going to be the last. So just calculating off this. That, no, there's no way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 14 times 4, which is 56. So we can remove one whole of this. This is what, 16, so we can remove 8 on each side. Because I like symmetry, I think we're removing this. Oh yeah, this is, it's 7 per. Okay. So unfortunately, this last guy here is gonna be here. And then this here we can remove. And then 6 of this. There we go. This goes in there. This is 8. That needs to go. This needs to go. Okay. This puzzle of getting all of these belts together. Right. Yeah, okay. We need to do that immediately instead. Gonna grab this. I'm gonna put that there. And this is gonna be... I'm gonna put a steel thing in here. So we differentiate this, right? We'll do that. And we will do this. And then we'll plop this guy down here. We'll just connect that. Not in the prettiest kind of way or anything. I'll just do this. I don't want to be messing with this from the wrong direction. It's a lot easier if we mess with that later. Okay. So far, so good. We have these two coming in here. Which is all fine. This is going to be... this amount instead. Okay. So this is gonna be a little bit of a skinny boy in comparison. Which is more than fucking okay. Okay, so this and this needs to go. So does this. I think we kill off that. Okay. This needs to be removed. This needs to be removed. Good. And this is done 7. You can do that. We'll remove this. And this. And there we go, that's those 7. And this here, we'll be removing this. And this. Wait, yeah, this, 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 this. I don't think this is correct. I feel like this is incorrect. I don't feel like there's enough lanes for this. I'm a little bit, I don't know. Did I calculate that incorrectly? I'll be a little bit annoyed if that's the case. Adding a lane. No, it's 56 lanes. Pretty sure this is 56 lanes. Like, we're not forgetting a lane here, right? Maybe I'm delusional. Maybe I am. This last one goes up there. Okay. Okay. That is tied together quite nicely. And then somehow these need to come in here. Right. No, I think we'll do from this direction. So I think we'll do this, actually. It's fine if this is not, like, completely... I think it's here. No. It's definitely not there. I think it's here. Well, that lines up. And this lines up as well. I just need this jump thing. I think this one. Yeah, but I don't need... You don't need that many. Okay. Okay, and then I'll just take this. And we'll put that here as well, right? Except we'll not have those. And we'll jump this here. And that. Okay. And then we need to jump this distance. A couple of them. We don't need to spill over from the other thing, though. Okay. And then we need to jump this distance. There we go. Okay. We're almost there. And by almost there, I mean not really. go in here. And then there. It's actually faster. Okay, 2 left. Okay, good. Jesus Christ, that was something. Cool. Now we need this and this. Yeah, I'm gonna prevent you guys from leaving. We are also thinking maybe we put it here, but I don't think so. I think that's too much of a problem. I think we do this. Oh. Yeah, no. Okay. I think that was a bit too far. This is where we're gonna get the iron from, right? We'll do this. We'll plop this down. We'll do this with this one, because there's a bunch of obstacles here. There we go. That actually does not work. That should be fine. No. Rick. There you go. Okay. This will then be steel thing. You are not getting any wagons for some reason. Because you're not getting any gears. Because I fucked the smelting. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Well, moment of truth then. Because we're gonna have to hook this up. So somewhere along this. I don't know why that robo part particularly is there. But let's find the two on the side first, right? And then this one. There we go. And then we have this output probably. I don't really want those guys there. Boom. Okay. Hopefully this is gonna start working a little bit better now. Kinda want these guys to work as well. Oh, the glorious iron plates and copper plates of this new smelting are now officially feeding the base, which is cool. The only problem is we have a lot more work to do. We have a lot more work to do. I'd really like these wagons to be completed though. I think this is gonna go in here pretty quickly. I like it. I like it. Oh, we're obviously not doing any science for a while. We're about to have stronger explosives. Hopefully that's gonna help. Okay, we're about to have this. I don't want to poke these yet. I do not want to poke these yet, not until they're built. Okay, yeah, now you are built. Wait, did we not make a train group for these? Actually not. Okay. Ah. I CBA with the icons. Whatever, dude. So this is gonna go to iron ore, steel, until empty cargo. And then it's gonna go to provider, iron ore, steel, until full cargo. Okay. And this guy is the same. Okay. And this should have 2 trains for this stop. Oh. Oh. That's interesting. How that worked out. I think you guys are stuck there as well. We're gonna need some power there, frankly. Okay, and then we can connect that. And I think we'll make sure that that doesn't go into this setup immediately. Although I am pretty confident in how that's looking right now. If I'm honest. Okay, I think we can let copper in here. Because we kind of want to fill out and see where this is gonna end. And then we're gonna watch our power spike as well, I think. Like that. So this is coming in here now. This is gonna be insane. Let's see. It's a pretty decent power spike, but like we're not using all of the smelters yet. There's a bit of a delay here. There is a bit of a delay here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, okay. From 160 or 180 megawatts to 3 gigawatts, basically. And this is not even all turned on yet. That's a lot of copper. 200,000 per minute. Yeah, we are really eating. We're getting hungry in the UPS department with this. And yeah, with these three, if they were to be running fully, I don't know if my PC could handle that. Probably not. Wait. No, bro. That's good. That's good. One entity destroyed. Okay. Interesting. I think Fulgora is pretty chill as well right now. They're not really doing anything. Can you guys... You get there and help this guy out. Okay, cool. Right. Frick. Well... Okay, that works out fairly well. Honestly. Except that this didn't automatically do the undergrounds. Well, I can forgive that. Unfortunately, they are really, really stuck up here as well. I'm gonna make sure we have all the roboports here. Seemed a little bit doubtful. Okay. Yeah, and then... Let's upgrade those to legendary. Clearly getting stuck up here. Did power calm down again? It looks like it. But we're gonna need fusion power here on Novice. We don't want to deal with this anymore, probably. And this guy comes up here. Should fairly quickly get the thing. Right. That needs to go as well, I always forget. And we have a couple of belts here as well that should be constructed. Anyway, this has been a very long episode. However, we got a lot of things done today. Both iron and copper is now up and running, kind of. It still needs some polish. We really need to get the iron belts sorted out in here and up here. And then we clearly have a lot of belts both here, and then the output from the steel to deal with. So there's a lot of that we need to do. Outside of that, We're gonna need to start thinking of a new location for mall. Obviously, we won't have any space in here, and this space around the cargo landing pad is also occupied. So where are we going to put our mall? Down here is kind of oil territory. I'd like to probably keep this area open for expansion of oil. I'm actually thinking that the area over here is going to be our mall and egg area. Because we need to move this as well. This can't stay here. So if we make like a more well-organized mall and egg farming area, we can maybe even make the egg farming out here. We don't really need anything specific for it. Then we're freeing up a lot of room. And we're gonna have to put ore and plates and steel into the logistics system. So putting mall here would at least have easy access to the smelted goods. Kind of easy access. Like, this is obviously slightly better, but this isn't that bad. Even the travel distance from here to here, it's starting to like, it takes a little bit. Even with the bot speed research that we have right now. So, But Novice revamp has definitely come a long way right now. I'm really digging the map view and these huge, like, chunks of belt. There's 55k belt there. There's 56k belt there. I don't know how much we have in total here. I don't know if we can see that. Probably not. No, I don't think so. It's too many structures. Maybe if we do, just because I'm curious. Just do belts. Let's not accidentally click this. Oof, this is really laggy. 164k belt is what we have right now. And that is going to increase a lot. Anyway, thanks for watching and have a really nice day.